guys, with Marty Kaufman, the YouTube channel. Anyway guys, we out here getting a walk and everything. And guys, it's glorious out here. I think it's like 65 degrees. And there's no wind at all, so it's just sun's shining. It's Easter, so he has risen and everything. So guys, I don't really got a lot of stuff planned today because, I already did a bunch of stuff. And, oh, look, there's a helicopter. Anyway, so, I got this Scottish board printing. That IKEA, I think they're called Scottish boards. Anyway, I don't got an IKEA around me. It's like 3.5 hours away. It's the closest IKEA to me. And, I'm looking at stuff, like, 'cause I wanted to mount that, Osmos Pocket 3 that I got, and like possibly do a cooking video and everything, because if you tune into yesterday's vlog, I found the Blackstone like electric griddle that I have, so we're gonna get that set up. And this one guy wants me to do a taste test comparing a brown egg versus a white egg and see if there's any difference. Me personally, I don't think there is, but we'll figure that out. I put out a little short being like, hey, do the peoples want the Cook with Morty segments back? And the 3 people that responded said yes, so we should be able to make that happen. But it's just in my room, and I don't have like a vent or anything, so who really knows if that's all that safe and everything. But we'll figure something out and everything and whatnot, what have you. So yeah guys, we just out here on a walk 'cause it's glorious. It's like almost short weather, but I'm just wearing jeans and everything because I thought it was supposed to be like windy still, because it could be like 65 degrees, but if it's windy then it's still pretty cold. But I'm out here in a t-shirt, so we're pretty good guys, we're pretty good. So anyway guys, the Mariners play this afternoon against the Angels. They won last night, so that was really good. There's no races happening today because it's Easter, so none of that stuff happening. But I think I'll just clean up the rest of my room and like do some other stuff. But guys, so been thinking about this, get it into like sports videography or like photography, but I had to figure out what kind of camera to get. And then you have to get like a lens and like some accessories probably. Anyway, it's gonna be a big undertaking, but it might just be like one of those like ADD or ADHD type deals when you're like, ooh, shiny, and you grab it and then you never end up using it. Like, luckily that happened with this, this Osmos Nano, but I've been using it and everything, and I used the Osmos Pocket 3, and then like I saw a video about 3D printing a while ago, so I got a 3D printer, a Bamboo Labs A1 and everything, and I use that occasionally, so who knows, it could be a good venture, but I really don't know. And I've noticed that on the Instagram account, Marty Kaufman by the way, if I put like sports related stuff like the NASCAR race and like football, it does pretty well. So I'm thinking, if I was to like get a camera and like go to like a sporting event, by the way, going to the NASCAR race in Nashville, I believe it's on May 31st, so that'd be pretty interesting. And then you guys know on May 29th is my birthday. I'm working on my birthday, but then I'm going to Nashville to see that NASCAR race, so that should be pretty cool. And then seeing some homies, and going to Blade Show Atlanta and everything, trying to do some more networking and everything. I guess maybe we can meet some more peoples. Who really knows? But my channel is pretty sporadic, or like a variety show. I should just like niche down, but I'm kind of just like, one day I'll be on the beach walking, you see. The next day I'll be talking about a camera. The next day I might even be talking about a knife. You never know what you get with with Marty Kaufman, the YouTube channel, because you never really know. Anyway guys, hope all you out there doing well, you know, take a look, take a look, take a look. So yeah, I'll probably run up them steps, and then I think that'll probably be the end of today's daily vlog, because like I said, guys, I don't really got much more stuff that's like recording worthy. Maybe I'll include some of the footage when that thing prints on a 3D printer. Yeah, I could probably do that. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments below about the whole like sports photography or videography thing happening, because you know, I think it'd be pretty cool. I heard there's a good camera called like the Sony ZV-E10, but I really don't know and everything. I got myself a Canon PowerShot V1. I think that's what's called, the Canon PowerShot V1. But you know, that doesn't take any like lenses, because it's just like a point and shoot. And like I was saying earlier, I don't think I even use that in a way. I got it because I was like, ooh, this would be neat, because like I got it last year, but like I never ended up using it. And then I got the Osmos Pocket 3 like shortly after that, and I was like, oh, I'm using this like all the time, you know, because it's just convenient. And then, you know, I heard about this DJI Osmos Nano, and this thing's even more convenient, because, you know, this is a little thing and it can detach, you see? And you got your thing right there, you think? You know? So, it's really cool, it's really cool. But anyway, see all you a little bit later on today, because I'm thinking I need to figure out how to sell some stuff, and then I can get myself into that whole venture. So anyway, see you in a bit. Guys, so I just printed it out, and to me personally, this looks way too thin and everything. Like, I don't know if it's going to hold up. Anyway, we got a little thingy to hold the Osmos Pocket 3, and then we can hang it on this and then put it on the wall. But I don't really know if it's going to really work out. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright guys, I figured out what the problem was. There's just too much filament in there, and it was like all bunched up. Now it's trying to like reset it, so I think it's doing alright. Anyway, so that first thing didn't really work out that well, but hopefully it'll work. Alright guys, you see, it's working again. So tune in tomorrow and see if it actually works.